Let's discuss Heart 7, Spirit Gate, Shenmen, as a source point. Heart 7 is located on the ventral aspect of the wrist joint space, the most distal wrist crease, radial to the insertion of the tendon of the flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. How to find Heart 7? Position the forearm in a relaxed, supinated position. As the location of the wrist crease can vary, the proximal border of the pisiform bone should be used for reference instead. Heart 7 is located radial to the insertion of the tendon of the flexor carpi ulnaris muscle in a depression proximal to the pisiform bone. Then you locate Heart 6, Heart 5, and Heart 4 are all located on a line on the radial aspect of the tendon at 0.5 Shun intervals. Also located on the wrist crease are pericardium 7, between the tendons of the palmaris longus and the flexor carpi radialis muscles, and lung 9 on the radial aspect lateral to the radial artery. Needling should be 0.3 to 0.5 Shun vertically or transversely deep to the tendon, parallel to the wrist crease, 0.5 to 0.8 Shun. Caution, ulnar artery or nerve, and this is a painful point. Actions, indications of Heart 7, regulates and strengthens the heart, the blood and yin, calms the Shen, clears heat from the heart channel, moves qi locally for disorders of the wrist. Special features: Yuan-Source point, Shu-Stream point, earth point, sedation point, and a major point for calming the Shen. Heart 7 is the most important point on the heart channel and one of the major points of the body. It can be used in virtually any heart pattern in order to calm the mind, which is its main action. However, it primarily nourishes heart blood and is the point of choice for heart blood deficiency, causing the mind to be deprived of its residence, resulting in anxiety, insomnia, poor memory, palpitations, and a pale tongue. It is a gentle point and therefore not the choice point in excess patterns of the heart, characterized by heart fire or heart phlegm fire, for which other points would be better indicated, such as pericardium 5 or heart 8. It is, however, the best point to calm the mind when there is anxiety and worrying under stressful situations. As the heart is the residence for the mind, which in Chinese medicine includes mental activity, thinking, memory, and consciousness, Heart 7 has an effect not only on emotional problems such as anxiety, but also on memory and mental capacity. In fact, Heart 7 can be used for mental retardation in children. The heart is connected to the kidneys within the lesser yin, and the heart points have an effect on some kidney functions, and especially the menstrual function in women, and the urinary and sexual functions in both men and women. With regard to menstruation, Heart 7 nourishes heart blood, and this influences the uterus via the uterus vessel, Paomai, in a similar way to liver blood. Heart 7 can be used to nourish blood in menstrual problems, such as amenorrhea or scanty periods. Due to the connection between heart and kidneys, Heart 7 can be used for impotence in men and lack of sexual desire in women. The heart channel also has an anti-itching effect, and Heart 7 and Heart 8 are the two best points to achieve this effect. Therefore, Heart 7 is very useful in skin diseases such as eczema to stop itching. Heart 7 also has an anti-spasmodic effect and frequently for this purpose in chronic backache from a kidney deficiency, especially in men when there is a pronounced stiffness of the back. A very effective combination is that of SI3 on the left and bladder 62 on the right to open the governing vessel, the tumai. Heart 7 on the right and kidney 4 on the left. After retaining these points, use bladder 23, bladder 26, and the extra point, Shi-Chi Riksha, below the tip of the fifth lumbar vertebra. With regard to the antispasmodic effect of Heart 7, It is very useful to treat tremors of the arm, as in Parkinson's disease. So here we have the governing vessel and the heart point combination for backache. Heart 7 is a good point to use in the syndrome of gallbladder qi deficiency, manifesting with timidity, fearfulness, indecision, and depression. For this syndrome, you have to use Heart 7 with gallbladder 40. Interestingly, the ancient classics do not always stress the use of Heart 7 for emotional or mental problems. For example, the ABC of Acupuncture, written in AD 282 by Wang Fu Mi, says only that this point is used for cold hands, vomiting of blood, and rebellious qi. The 1,000 Ducat prescriptions, written in AD 652 by Sun Si Miao, says that this point can be used for contraction of the arm. So here we have the therapeutic range of Heart 7. So it's very good for the mind, Shen, menstruation, sexual dysfunction, stops itching, anti-spasmodic, and stops tremor. To summarize, Heart 7 calms the mind and opens the mind's orifices. So it's very good for insomnia, poor memory, manic depression, inappropriate laughter, shouting at people, sadness, fear, mental restlessness, agitation, palpitations. Heart 7 is the most important point to nourish heart blood. It can treat impotence in men and lack of libido in women. Heart 7 stops itching in skin diseases, has an anti-spasmodic effect, good for backache in men, and good for tremors of the arm, as in Parkinson's disease. With gallbladder 40, Heart 7 strengthens the mind and promotes decisiveness.